Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday digital edition of Intentional Talk. It's presented to you by Toro, Millar, Rose, and we are joined from the Oakland A's. My pitcher, Jesús Lizardo. Jesus, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. So, first of all, fill us in. Where are you? Are you living by yourself, or are you just hanging out in front of a white wall?
No, yeah, I'm living in South Florida right now. I came back home and I'm living me and my girlfriend, and then like 15 minutes down the road from my parents' house. So I got a good little support system back here.
All right, I get it. You're 22 years old. You make me feel extremely old because you were born about 3.5 weeks after I got married in September of 1997. But you are mature beyond your years because you're actually lending a helping hand to our first responders and the heroes on the front line, serving them meals. Fill us in a little bit about what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I got some meals sent out to 2 hospitals down here in Broward County where I grew up, and then to the first responders in Parkland and Coral Springs, which was where I went to high school. So it was just something. I mean, I felt like I needed to do something for the community, and I felt like that was a good way I could reach out.
That's awesome, right there, Jesus. I want to say something though. When you came up to the real show last year in September, you were dominating, you're doing your thing, and now with the MLB show situation, when you're playing these games, do you use yourself as a starter every single time, or are you in the reliever scene?
No, I didn't use myself every single time. I started using myself like the second night around. I'd use myself probably like once every time I started playing. But I try to get all the starters in there and then all the relievers. So I kind of mixed and matched a little bit. I had a tough time, but we had fun.
All right, well, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Who do you think's the favorite to win this whole thing?
I mean, got to go with Gallo. Gallo was, I think he just dominated everyone.
Was there somebody out there who you were like, my God, dude, you need to chill a little bit? Like you're taking this like it's Game 7 of the World Series.
I mean, I didn't really like talk to too many of the guys, but I could tell. I mean, Snell and Gallo are locked in at all times, and they want to win. So, I mean, yeah, they're both good. So I'm sure that it'll be a good battle.
Well, we heard that you hit a walk-off with your teammate Matt Chapman. So did he reach out to you and say you're welcome? Do you say, how's this whole thing work?
I'm not too sure if he's seen it yet. I probably have to send it to him because he's not a big social media guy. But yeah, I'll probably send it to him and mess with him a little bit. I got more reached out about giving up runs with pitchers. So like JB Wendelken, Fires reached out to me saying I gave up like back-to-back bombs, saying I had to use them correctly, all this stuff. So they gave me a good time about it. That's
good stuff. Now, I want to get to like some facial hair right now. We got Chris Rose, who I didn't know can grow a beard. Okay, so we got a lot of quarantine facial hair. I'm trying to bring the handlebars, which they, look a little white, brown, black, whatever it is. Fires is a big facial hair guy, and he's had some unique looks. Do you know what his quarantine look is looking like now?
Yeah, I call him Patches because he got some patches in his beard, but he's got his full beard going with a little white patch. He's getting a little older, starting to get some white hair in the beard, but no, he's looking good.
So he actually lives close to you, correct?
Yeah, I grew up like 10 minutes down the road from him, and we still live probably like 10 minutes apart.
So is he your throw partner? And if so, how often do you guys get together?
Throwing partner, we live together. I probably see him every day. I probably see him more than my parents right now.
Well, I want to ask you a question. So you grew up out in Broward County. Did you grow up a Marlins fan? Because I played out there just a little bit, probably when you were 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I was actually a big Marlins fan growing up.
See, Rosie, they're big fighting fish.
Okay, well, Let's put him on the spot. Did you actually know that Kevin Millar played for the Marlins?
Yeah, I mean, I remember hearing the name, but I was such a big Dontrelle Willis and Juan Pierre fan. Like, I just couldn't get over those two guys.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, Miggy and all them.
Hold on. He said, I remember hearing the name, Kevin. That's what he said about you. I remember hearing that. Can you get your Marlins helmet for him and prove that you actually played?
I knew that I knew Kevin Millar, but I'm just saying for the Marlins, I just, like, it wasn't, for me, it was Juan Pierre, D-Train, and Miggy.
Yeah, those were the good players, Chris, okay? Back in the day, he was just a little guy, and we were probably winning about 62 games a year. You know what I'm saying? We were all young bloods back then, so I appreciate the honesty. And D-Train, that boys, they were dominating too.
Well, this is a little strange, but so you were probably in kindergarten when they won their second championship in 2003. Do you remember that season?
I went to one of those games against the Yankees.
You did? Whoa.
Yeah. I went to one of those games against the Yankees when I was, I had to be like 6 years old maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Those games were a lot of fun. I remember I went with my whole family, and then we had the Venezuelan flag, and then Miguel Cabrera signed the ball and threw it to us. I think my grandpa still has that ball.
Dude, that's
so
awesome.
What's going to happen when you face Miggy for the first time?
I mean, growing up, I'm Venezuelan, family's Venezuelan, and like, I still got those roots in me. So when I face Miggy, Altuve, guys like that, Felix Hernandez, it's just like an honor for me.
You know what's funny? Miggy was a 16-year-old shortstop in our organization when I was playing, and absolutely a stud, and then moves over to third, and it was like baby Manny. And now you look at him, man, this guy's had an unbelievable career, and he's a better person than he is a player.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what I've heard. I heard he's an awesome guy, so I'm excited to meet him someday.
All right, a couple things before we let you go and get about your day and go play catch with Mike Fiers or something. There's more than a white wall to where you're living. Either show us your MLB 20 the show setup or something cool in your
my room, my house is a mess, but I got a big beanbag right there. I got a beanbag, and then that's where I play my MLB the show. Okay. So I just lay on my beanbag and play it all day long.
Dude, beanbag.
Take us over to the beanbag. Let's see the whole setup. Come on.
He says house is messy, Chris.
It's fine. He's 22. Of course it's messy.
My beanbag. I got my Ozark. I'm watching Ozark today, and then my couch, and then that's about all I got over here.
Okay. All right. Before we let you go, we're going to play a little game. It's sweeping the entire nation. It's called How Well Do I Know Myself, or You Know Yourself. So here we go with Jesús Lizardo. We're going to ask you questions about Jesús Lizardo. Name the batter and the result of the first major leaguer you ever faced.
Aledmys Diaz strikeout looking.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You have that ball?
It's at my parents' house. It's in a case.
Good. Well, I'm happy it's not at your place because it's probably stuck under the beanbag or you lost it under the couch.
Exactly.
All right. You hit one batter in 2019 in the show. Who was it?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't Murphy, right? From the Mariners?
No, right team.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even remember that. I don't even know how I did that.
Yeah, it was Dylan Moore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want to apologize?
I remember hitting him.
Do you want to apologize?
Probably not. Okay. You were involved in a 5-player trade going from Washington to Oakland in 2017. Name the 4 other players involved in it.
Sheldon Noisy, Ryan Madsen, Sean Doolittle, and Blake Trinan.
Gosh, you're good.
Yeah.
You are good. All right, last one. You have faced 58 batters so far, that includes in the postseason, and allowed just 6 hits so far in your career. Name 3 of the 6 batters who got a knock against you.
Okay. Well, Maldonado went deep in my debut.
Okay.
Then we got – I just had one. Yandy Diaz.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And someone from the – Sin Chu.
Yeah. Okay. You also gave up knocks to Jose Trevino, Tom Murphy, Kevin Smith. But that's pretty good memory. Only 6 knocks. That's good, dude.
Yeah. Hopefully we keep the number down throughout the years.
Keep it down. All right. Listen. Tell Mike Fiers and your family we say hello. Please stay safe and keep up the good work on getting those meals served. A big shout out to Russo's Italian Kitchen for helping you out, which is awesome, yeah. Jesus. Keep it up, man.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on here.
You got it.
Thank you.
We'll see everybody on Friday's IT, presented to you by Toro.